price request. Let's take a look.
She's calling them double acting. Now, I don't think they're double acting, but I initially thought they were single acting, but they've got the 5 knuckles, so I'm just lost here. I'm not even sure what you would call this kind of hinge.
Let me take a look. Okay. We are requesting a price too. Ball tip double acting spring hinge as attached. Oh, this is yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, this is very possibly 19th century. I doubt that it's definitely not double acting.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, yeah, this is a 100-year-old hinge. Yeah, look at those beasts. Oh man. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, if we had a Bommer catalog from 1900, you'd probably see these, or Chicago Spring Hinge, or the other people that were making these back then. It was definitely a more crowded field than it became. But there's absolutely no way to duplicate this. Their Bommer did make their 4000 series large single-acting spring hinges that you could have ordered with ball tips.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no, time machine is what the client actually means.
Now, to decipher that it's single-acting, is it because you've got the holes in the barrel for the tension pins?
No, because that's a feature on single and double. But when you look at the photograph, that's 2537. There's no, to make it double acting, you need 3 leads basically. Mm-hmm. And this hinge has only 2 leads. Mm-hmm. So, if you were to study like a 3029 hinge, you'll see that it's got 2 leaves, one for the door, one for the frame, but then there's a 3rd leaf that joins the 2. So this is, and plus you can see that there's a stop installed. So if you have a stop applied to the jamb, there is no way for the door to swing back in. Although, wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, her tape measure is just. Yeah, there's no way for these to be double acting. There's a stop installed that the door hits up against. So double acting would have to be like a saloon door. And these don't swing into the vestibule. I'm looking for, all these pictures clearly indicate that these doors don't swing back in. Plus, there's an astragal. How could they possibly be double acting when you have an astragal applied? The image 2539's got that big piece of wood that covers the gap between the 2 doors vertically at the meeting style is what that's called. Mm-hmm. Big piece of mahogany on there. They could never be double acting. And I think what happens with clients is they simply say, well, there's a double door here, and they both swing, so it's therefore double acting. I just think it's very often in our world we use absolute terms.
Right.
So to us, double acting means only one thing.
Now, if we're trying to find if it's single acting, is that just, if it's single acting, is it just a regular standard hinge, like a 5 knuckle, I guess, I don't know, like an FBB1, you would call that a single acting?
Absolutely. An FBB 179, any hinge you got laying around, the door is single acting. Like every door in the space there is single acting that you're in, because they go from 0 to full open. and they return to 0. But if you were to think of a circle, they never go to negative.
Right.
They never go from 0 degree, 1 degree. They don't go from 0 to -1, -2, -3. They can't swing like that.
Right. Okay.
Saloon doors are double acting. Just think of a saloon door. Or when you're at a restaurant and they got those lightweight doors between the dining area and the kitchen, those doors are double acting.
Mm-hmm.
They swing into the kitchen and they swing into the dining area. They go back and forth, in and out. They double act.
Gotcha.
But the front door you walked into the restaurant is most definitely single acting because it only swings in one direction.
Okay, that single acting definition was standing me up. I got that now.
I suggest not even addressing the term with the client, because what are you going to do now? Try to educate them on weird terms that no one ever uses?
Right. Okay. Okay, so I guess then, in regard to getting them something that's just as similar, I don't know. The leaves to me look like, I guess we've got them. They're 1.5 by 6, I think, if I'm remembering correctly.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a 6-inch tall hinge based on the client's reference to a tape measure. And so, seeing that you will not be detoured from trying to help the client, let's see if there's anything even remotely possible. Let's take a look. Okay, so go to the Bommer manufacturer's page.
All right.
And then when you get there, open up the 2010 product catalog.
Yep.
And then you're going to want to get down to the 56th page of the document.
Okay.
So, yeah, a CL 4010 dash, obviously 6, or bigger. CL is the ball tip. A CL 4020, no, CL 4020 would not work. CL 4010 on the next page, CL 4040. Those would be items that you would be hoping to find. So, you can offer the client a solution. The issue is you don't have hardware on hand. Even if they were to say, "Oh yeah, that's great, we'll take that," which they won't, because people really get, just sidetracked over like, "Oh, it's not the same thing." No, I mean, I'm sorry, you are never going to find what you're looking for, and it's only because it hasn't been made in decades.
Right.
Yeah. It's a shame because there actually are ball tip double acting spring hinges available, but not single. And you just you can't use them.
Right.
Well, that's technically, it is not true. You'd have to so heavily modify the door to make that work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I could just send them the options, let them know, basically you need a time machine and see how they want to take care of it.